Gate 1, Gate 2, Gate 3, Gate 4, Gate 5, Gate 6, Gate 7, Gate 8, Gate 9, Gate 10, Gate 11, Gate 12, Gate 13, Turn 16, Turn 18, Turn 20, Turn 22, Gate 25, Gate 1, Gate 2, Gate 3, Gate 4, Gate 5, Gate 6, Gate 7, Gate 8, Gate 9, Gate 10, Gate 11, Gate 12, Gate 13, Gate 14, Turn 15, Turn 17, Turn 19, Turn 21, Gate 25, Gate 1, Gate 2, Gate 3, Gate 4, Gate 5, Gate 6, Gate 7, Gate 8, Gate 9, Gate 10, Gate 11, Gate 12, Gate 14, Turn 16, Turn 18, Turn 20, Turn 21, Gate 25, Gate 26. Hello and welcome, this is Mr. Lazy Legs, one camera, and we are live. We are going to be doing the team event in the next 15 minutes, and at the moment we are just testing out the track, which is what we are doing right now. So you can basically watch me at the moment, and we're going to end that one. We're going to do one more, and then that's kind of it. But the team tonight is Team Rich versus Babuska, which is our Russian team. So it's going to be an interesting night. But I'm just going to show you the track. Oh. Got right in my line, you little sausage. Yeah, you big green bum right in my face. No, speed up, then you won't be in my face. Like, it's too late now because I crashed, so now you're so far in front of me, it don't matter. Whoa. So we're on new rates, so Mouse is flying in her team tonight, and she's on new rates, so she's actually doing really well considering she's having to get used to these rates. So she only changed them about 20 minutes ago, so it is quite an adjustment once you've done that, especially if you're used to yawing more than rolling, which is what we are. There's 4 of us at the moment. We've got Mr. H, we've got Blurred FPV, LaZy and Mouse. We're all racing in this little multiplayer at the moment, so it's not an event that we're doing, we're just going over the track. Mouse likes to yeah, she likes to beat me, but she also likes to practice and train with me in it as well, so she gets used to pressure of other people being on the track. She's got her money's worth today, mind, because she's got Blurred FPV and she's got Mr. H, so that's 4. I've also got new rates. Oh dear, I was doing faster, but now I'm doing terribly. Right, we're going to do, if we've got time, we can do one more. And then I need to get the event ready, because it does start on time. Oh, fucking gate got in my way again. Oh god, now I screwed it all up. No, I've got to get used to my yaw because it's much more sensitive than it ever used to be. So now when I turn, I literally turn on a dime, and I'm not used to it. So I'm too heavy on my gimbal stick. And I just need to learn to be gentle with it. Just be gentle.
That's what I do.
And then it'll be easier. So in a minute we will know who is going to be flying with who. So with a team event, it's not based on points, it's based on your average time. This is track 1, so all the teams do this track and they race each other on this track before they go on to race 2, until track 2. So this is still just track 1 at the moment. Track 2 is going to be quite different. We've had some good feedback from the teams. So it is going to be a little bit different for the next one, but because this one was always the first, it was always meant to be simple. Because I didn't want to spend lots of time working out the formats and how we do the timing and how to make it quicker for me, and then have a really long, difficult track to do. So,
I didn't miss any games.
No. Well, beat ya! Ha ha! Awesome. Okay, so we'll do one more, just so it makes Mouse feel better, because I know she likes to beat me.
Everyone likes to beat me.
Well, it's because I'm easy to beat, so I don't know what fun that's going to have, but here we go.
Pilot 10 seconds.
Good luck, because you're going to need it.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Oi! Still off the map. I'm good off the map, but then
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm gonna win. I'm not. That's like
Gentle with my left gimbal. That's all I've got to do. It's got to be gentle. I would say it's not a race, but it is a race. Oh, for fuck's sake. It is a race, so... but if I push it too much... This was really good feedback from Geordie FPV. He said a whiles ago that if you over push it, you're going to make mistakes, so just take it easy. But when you're used to using your sticks in a certain way, and then they just change because of the rates that you've changed. Although in fairness, I haven't changed mine for a few days, so I should be much better. But Mouse has always been quicker on my computer than hers, so we changed her rates, so they're not exactly like I've just been lapped. I'm not going to be lapped. I'm sorry, I'm just not going to do it. I can't even go through this pissing gate now. There we go. I will be as soon as what's his face comes in. So there we go. So we're going to. What can I do? I can't do much on that. I'm going to end it and then just start another one for them. But I've got to do a bit of housekeeping for a second, so I can start it for them whilst I do some housekeeping. I can't see very much. I wonder if I can just. Oops.
Start penalty.
If I can come up there like that and then just change my angle, at least it'll be something for you to see. It would be easier. Oh, look at that. Oh, that went wrong. Bugger it. So right now we've got to work out who the teams are going to be. We do that by looking at the leaderboard. I need to refresh it. Now I'm going to just grab all the times, but I don't know who is where at the moment. Bring it into my scrub sheet. Okay, and we want to get rid of that. And I want to... That did not work. Let's do it this way. So we need to match the pilots between each team so that it's fair when it's a 1v1. So that's basically what I'm doing now. Oh God, what have I done now? Copy. Okay, I don't know what it's doing now, but it isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing. Shock. So we just need to reset this now because it's all gone a bit haywire. Oh, not working at all now. I can't get any of it. Okay. Have you finished yet?
No. I said it'd be bad round.
Okay. Okay. It's not working. I can't seem to copy what I want to copy. For some reason, it's not working. Right, I'm going to have to come out of this. Sorry, folks.
Race is now over.
But we are done with the multiplayer. Leave. And we've got to go into the events. And we should be able to join. And we will do that in a momento. What we are going to do just now, though, is just wait. Right. So we've got green. So we're just waiting for a few other pilots, but we've got 5 minutes yet, so it's fine. What I need to do is, pardon?
I was going to do another multiplayer.
Okay, go on then. I just got to leave. Click into here. Join, so that right, so we're ready on that one. So I don't know why this suddenly didn't stopped copying, but it did. Copy, paste. Is it because everything's black? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we've got 2 teams. And their times, and I'm not interested in where they are, I'm just interested in their times because that's what we're going to be using. And what we will do is I will actually show you, if I can, on this screen what I'm doing. There we go. Right, so we've got Team Rich. And then Babuska, like that. Okay, so we know that the fastest is going to be Rich, so he goes into round 4. And the fastest is LaZy, by the looks of it. So that's who Rich is going to be battling against. Next, we have Rory. So Rory,
Evil.
RCT, and who is next? And then he's going to be chasing Eureka, like that. Okay, so that's. I just want to double check that I've got the teams right. Yep, Shane, and then Mouse, and then we've got Eugene. Well, that's kind of easy, to be fair. So on here, it's going to be Shane, and he's going to be against Leisha. Rodin, there we go. And then we've got Mouse v Eugene. Okay, so there we go. That is what we are doing. That is how the tracks will go. Shift cells up. There we go. So that is the layout of the land right there. So that is going to be round 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So we go from the slowest to the fastest on each of them, and that's how it's going to look. Okay, so now we just have to wait for everyone to come in, and we've still got some time, so it's not overly terrible. And I'm just going to jump into chat like that, and there we go. What are you doing?
Coming
Okay, so hello everybody. Welcome. We've got another few minutes yet. We have just done the format, so that is now done. We've got round 1 is Mouse versus Eugene. Round 2 is Shane versus Lisha. Round 3 is Rory versus Erika, and round 4 is Rich versus LaZy. That is the standings for tonight. You're going to have one qualifier, which isn't really a qualifier. It's just that we have to pass that kind of stage to be able to go to the 4 main races. And after the 4 main races, then everyone has one kind of race altogether. So that is how it's going to work. We are now waiting for everyone to go green, and we're good to go. So we just got a few minutes, and then we will be able to, do our thing. Oh, I know. If I change to this screen, and then that screen, and then that, there we go. So you'll be able to see what average times are as we go through the evening, and I can move that to somewhere here. There we go. Like so. Here we go. Okay, so we've got Rich in, Shane in, Mouse in, Erika. So we're just waiting for Rory, Eugene, LaZy, and Lisha. I just want to just double check that. Right, yeah, Rory. Is he in TeamSpeak? No. Let's just double check that he knows. Do. Oh, he's just messaged me. Okay. Mr. Ben, are you okay to fly tonight?
I have done no practice. I can quickly practice the track. Yes. Who's dropped out?
Rory. Just now. I don't know why he couldn't have told me 5 minutes ago, to be honest. But yeah, he's not able to do it, so we are now down. But it's not going to change the. It's not going to change how we do it. So instead of Rory, it's just going to be Mr. Ben. There we go. So we're just going to give Mr. Ben a minute so he can jump in, save the day for Team Rich. So that's the only thing that we're going to change. And who is Gween? Oh, hang on a minute. Where's my?
I am Gween.
I am missing. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we are. Erika's just right. So Rory isn't in, but Mr. Ben is. So I've just got to change that. So Mr. Ben. I thought I did add Mr. Ben, but perhaps I didn't. But we can add him now.
Okay, I've just done a quick practice.
Mr. Ben FPV is in. Rory, we can move. Okay, so we're just waiting for Eugene and Mr. Ben, and then we are good.
Amen.
Perfect. Okay. I'm going to move that here because I don't need to use any of that now. Okay, there we go. Okay, so just so that everyone at home knows what we're going to be doing. So this is a team event, and it's based on basically the averages. Okay, so the average time of the entire team is what is counted. You don't get points; it's just average time. Because as you probably know, if you've watched me before, I love average times. It is definitely the way forward than points. So that is what we're going to be doing. It's 1v1. So there's 4 pilots in each team. We go from the slowest in the team to the fastest in the team from round 1 to round 4. So it is actually a really quick event. Starting next week, we will be doing 4 teams rather than just the 2 because we've got time to do it basically. And I know that there's a lot of teams that really just want to race. So starting from next week, so next Wednesday, there'll be 4 teams, not 2 teams, and we will be starting at 8 o'clock rather than 8:30. So team A and B will be at 8 o'clock, and then team C and D will be at 8:30. So that's what's going to be happening then. Right now we're just waiting for Eugene to come in, and then we will be all good to go. He is on. I don't know if he's having a quick practice. I don't know. He has actually got a faster time on his table than what he did last time. He's actually moved up, so that's quite encouraging. He's on 1:09 now, which is actually actually that is a very good point. We are going to have to change these 2 because Eugene is quicker now than Lisha. Yeah, you do. Because that is not right. It is Shane is going to be racing Eugene. See, look, that's just about that. I just noticed that. But everybody else, I'm fine with. Oops. Let's get his name right. There we go. Okay. So there we go. So we've got round 1 is Mouse versus Lisha. Round 2 is Shane versus Eugene. Round 3 is Mr. Ben versus Eureka, and Rich versus LaZy. That is how it's going to be going. Hello, I'm back. We're just waiting for Eugene to go green, and then we are good to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Yeah, I've got to just double checking that I can count. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Waiting for grid. We're good. We're just waiting. We're just waiting for Eugene. Oh, Alexi's just gone red as well. So let's just double check that everyone knows. Team Rich. I know that you know because you're all green. And Babuska. All 2 bits, please. There we go. Okay. So whilst we're waiting on that, we're all waiting to go. I can actually show you at the moment where we are with the times. So at the moment, top team at the moment on this track is Rotomad. Their average is 70.67. Babuska is in second on 71.85. Team Geordie is third on 72.40, and Team Rich is on 72.91. So very, very close between 5th and 4th. We've got another team signed up, and they're going to be starting next week as well to add to the mix, and that is Team Dan Carpy. So we are slowly getting more teams. If you want to create a team and bring it in, absolutely more than welcome. Just let us know, either through PM on Discord, or just message us in the Discord chat, or email me if you're not on any of those things at lazy@mrlazylegs.com. So easy ways to get hold of me. Eureka, are we having? Is Eugene having an issue with the sim or something?
He says that he's in pizza already. Don't know why he's red.
Oh, he is definitely red. Okay, let me just refresh it. It could be just a system. No, he's definitely red.
Can you ask him to go out and come back in?
Okay.
I just want to make sure that I do actually. He hasn't changed his name or anything, has he? It is still the same Tiny Whoop. Sorry, ladies and gents, we're just waiting. We're just waiting to hear from Eugene to make sure that he's actually in the pits and that I've actually got the right person, because sometimes it could be that I've just got the wrong name. So he might well be in the pits, but I've got registered a different person, which is more than possible. Can you do me a favour? Can you just come out of that quickly? Go to multiplayer and just see if there's a multiplayer set up.
Yeah.
Just curious. So we're just waiting for this team event to take off. It's going to be exciting.
Blood is in one. But I don't know if Eugene will be.
Okay. Can we? Yeah, just join it and just see who's in it, and leave again, please.
Oh, it's a different track.
Yeah, no, but who's in it? Oh, yeah. Have you not got it?
Mm.
That was last night's track. Okay, just quickly go and grab it. Come out and grab it, and then just see. There's no other way of me going in.
What's it called? TFN?
Yeah, TFFN. Just put in a search TFFN and it should come up. Track 4. There you go. Let's just see if he's in that one. Just out of curiosity.
I don't know the track from last night.
No, we're just looking at names. Eugene in there?
No.
No, okay, you can come back out.
Looks like an interesting track.
Okay, so we're just waiting.
Ah,
Okay, where are we?
wait for me. There we go. I am green again.
Actually, you're not. Where's you?
Tam.
Right. So we've still got Eugene that is red.
Yeah, we're dealing with it.
Okay, but no worries. Thank you.
What's happening?
They're working on it now. That's fine. Okay, so we are just going to hold fire for a momento, just while we get all the pilots in and red and ready to go. So yeah, you can just see there actually. I know you can't see, but there you go. I can just move it up a little bit. That's where we are at the moment. We always use the fastest times that comes into here. So if Babuska can do this one quicker than last one, then great. Because they all have equal attempts on the same track, but they will be against different teams. So the last time was Rotomad and Babuska. They were the ones that were doing this one. Next week it's probably going to be Rotomad and Team Geordie, but they'll be on a different track because they've already done this track, so they only ever do the same track together once. But individually, then Team Geordie is probably going to have to go against Team Rich. But again, it'll be on this track because they haven't done it together on this track. Sounds confusing, but it isn't. It's just confusing because I make it sound confusing. Because that's what I do. Because I'm lazy. Let's have some light on the situation, and we are just waiting for folks to come in. We're just waiting for one pilot. I think he's having a few technicals. But as soon as he goes green, I will then be able to create it and we can just jump straight in. Hey, he's green. We are in. ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so what we need to do is just change that to 1. So they have 1 qualifying. It doesn't mean anything, it's just 1 chance for all of them to run round. Usually it's 2, but on this instance it's just the 1. So we're just going to create that now. Thank you very much. Okay, so this one is a seeded round, so it doesn't matter, just run the race however you want to run it. It's not for points or for times, it's just for practice together, basically. So I'm going to invite you folks in now, and then the first round will kick off. And that will be Mouse versus Lisha.
Yeah. Then is that it?
Until the final round, then you've all got to race together.
Okay.
Again, but okay. So we're just waiting for 6, which is LaZy. There we go. We are all in, all good to go. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to mute myself, and we are going to start this. We're going to go to the blimp. That's where we can check the colour. Oh, hang on a minute. LaZy's jumped out and then jumped back in again. I don't know if LaZy's having issues. I don't know. But hopefully he can stay in. And good luck. We've got to go.
Maybe you said that you'd be quiet while I'm racing.
Yes, I am. Oh, yeah. I can't talk while Mouse is racing because she's right next to me. So you're not going to get any commentary from me. I will be quiet, but I will do the cameras and jump into certain people. And you've got the blimp. So good luck.
Pilot 10 seconds.
Okay, that is it. Sorry about the quietness. I had to be quiet for Mouse because she's next to me. She's normally in a different room, but in this instance, she's right next to me. So these times don't particularly matter, okay, because we use the times that's on the leaderboard, and they've had time to practice the track to go around as fast as they can. But they do that in solo mode, not when they're all together. And as I'm sure some of you who may have seen my films or some of these streams before, or even flown it yourself, it's very, very different when it's just you and your ghost, or just you on your own, and you've got loads of other colours dancing in front of you, messing up your line. So that is why we only do it 1v1, because it's much more likely that you're going to get your best time. So all those times are very different to what we see on the leaderboard. We go by the leaderboard and not by this. Okay, so that one is done. I just have to do one more little bit of housekeeping.
Pilots
Race is now over.
Job done. Okay, we need to turn that down. It's too loud. And then the results don't matter particularly. Okay, so the first one's up then. Okay, brilliant. So the first group is up is going to be Mouse and LaZy Rodin. Sorry. Now remember, those two left on the grid when the beeps start. Everybody else duck behind the little building behind you and just play and just let Mouse and Risha do it together, fly together. So if we could just check with Eugene as well, so he knows as soon as the bleep start, he goes behind. He's in the next round, he's not in this one. Okay. I've just got to do housekeeping, like so. Job done.
You done your housekeeping?
Housekeeping is done. Heats are being created, and we'll know the colours as soon as we get in. Actually, no, I'll know the colours now. It is cyan and cream. They are really the worst colours to actually commentate on because they're so close together.
You won't be commentating.
But there you go.
Fly.
Oh yeah, I'm not commentating because, right, okay, there you go. So I've got to keep quiet again on this one. Right, so let's invite round one in. This will bring you in. So it is cream and cyan. Oh no, pink. Oh, that's easier. So we've got Mr. Ben, LaZy, Shane, Rich, Eugene, Erika. If as soon as the bleeps start, if you can duck behind the building behind you, we should just have on the track pink and cream. Okay? So if you guys are ready and we are set, I'm going to get myself ready. Right, so we don't need that particular item up. There we go. We've got the blimp sorted. We've got that sorted. Make sure that you can see the screen.
But before you start.
And you can. And I just need to change to that one so you can see those times. That's what we're going to be using.
Is the team on there? Is my team on there?
On where?
Discord.
Yeah, well, some of them, yeah. Right, okay, here we go. I'm going to keep quiet on this one so Mouse can just race. Again, I'll just do the cameras. You've got the blimp. It is the quickest you can go round, but again, it's the team's most best average. So here we go. Good luck, everybody.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
And there we go, 116 to 130. Yeah, not a great lap, but it is under 1. Well, it is 130 exactly actually, so that's pretty good going. Exactly 1 minute 30 on the nose. So well done, Mass. Okay, so that one is done. Well done. So we can end that one. So the next one up is going to be
Shane. No, Mr.
Oh, I keep going to the wrong bloody one. Shane versus Eugene.
Yeah, it's my fault.
So we've just got to do a little bit of, you know, housework, as you do. So team 1 got that one. There we go.
Nice.
And team Rich is in there. Oh, what happened there? No idea what that means. Okay, we're going to stick to that. Okay, so we've got green versus cyan, I think. Yeah. Oh,
Green versus pink.
it's changed again because I didn't make it right. So it's going to change each time. So yeah, it's going to be green versus pink. So that's Shane versus Eugene. So Eugene and Shane need to stay on the grid, and everyone else needs to move over. And this time we can commentate. So I'm going to mute myself. Good luck to the pilots. And we are muted. And here we go for round 2. So all we should see on the screen. Oh, hang on a minute, we're missing someone. Oh, LaZy. Okay, that's fine. So Shane is in the green for Team Rich, and Eugene is Babuska, who is in the pink for the Russian team. So good luck, everybody. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
And we have got Shane in the green. He is currently leading, but Eugene has just passed him. Now they're going down the ladder. I'm going to just change over. We can see them coming down. I think Shane had a bit of a bump on the way down. So he started really, really well, but a bump on that ladder has now caused him to be in catch-up mode. But he's got it. He's coming round. But Eugene cannot be seen. I think Eugene has put his turbos on. You can just see Eugene there. He's just going down the ladder. He is in the pink. There we go. We see him coming down, coming back up the candy canes. And 24 seconds to 29 for his first lap. Eugene 47, Shane on 29. But he's still on his first lap. Let's just check. He's just finished it. He's on his second lap at 57. There's 10-second difference now between the two of them. That is just 10 seconds. Well, yeah, 10 seconds is quite a lot on this track, to be fair. But we're going to jump in there. Eugene, 1:10. That is very, very quick. 1:10. His best was 1:09. So there we go. Shane on 1:22. So 12 seconds just behind on that one. So well done, and we can end this one now. And we can fetch the results on this one. Just got to wait for everyone to come back. There we go. So Eugene is Team Babuska. Put that in there. And Shane. There we go. So there is quite a gap. So it is going to really be down to these two here. I'm not quite sure why that G is that. This is that time. I literally have no clue. But I don't know. I'm going to get rid of it because I'm just going to hide it for a second because it just gets in the way. Okay, so we're going to invite in the next round. This is going to be. Who is this going to be? This is going to be Mr. Ben versus Erika. So Mr. Ben is cyan and Erika is cream. Oh, cream. So those are the two on the board. Let's just make sure. Okay, good luck to Erika and Mr. Ben. Cyan and cream are the colours who are going to be doing it. So same as usual, when the bleeps start, jump behind the scenes everybody else. So we've just got the cyan and cream on it. Good luck, pilots. Okay, let's mute ourselves from there so we don't get in the way. Everybody is in, and here we go.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
Cyan, Mr. Ben, and here we go. Mr. Ben and Cyan. Mr. Ben is currently on catch-up as we've started. We can change over to camera 2 as they go through the infinity tunnels, and they are now going through down the ladder. And we've got Mr. Ben, who is trailing a little bit, but he's not too far behind, coming back down the candy games, but passed on the way up by Eureka. Let's just change over, and there we are again, Mr. Ben, and we also have Eureka, who's in the cream. Let's just jump over to Eureka. There we go. He's actually doing really, really well coming down here. Eureka, he's got a brilliant speed. I don't know if he's actually going to get faster than what he's logged flying solo. But Mr. Ben is only a few seconds behind. So a little bump from Eureka, just like that. A few more of those, and Mr. Ben has every chance to catch up. He is actually doing faster at the moment as he's flying back down. But Eureka is going to take it on 1:07. Super quick. 1:07. And we can just jump over Mr. Ben on 1:12. So it's all going to be down to Team Rich. It's all going to be down to Rich on if he can pull off something amazing on this one. So we're just going to end that round just right there. In fairness, Mr. Ben did jump in for us at the last second, like literally the last second. He wasn't expecting to fly, and he didn't know the track because he's not flown it yet. So thank you, Mr. Ben, for doing that. But this is why these events are quite cool, because they're not on points, they're on time trials. So over the course of the 6 tracks that we're planning to do, it could all change. You know, it doesn't mean anything in that way. So we're just going to change over to the scrub sheet. Eureka comes in, followed. There we go, like that. There we go. So there is now quite a difference in the averages, 61 to 57, which is much, much faster this time than it was last time. But that's the beauty of this. For some reason I've got a crooked monitor. Sorry if you're getting a bit seasick. Okay, so there we go. Right, we can invite the last lot in. This is going to be between Rich and LaZy, the 2 fastest pilots on this one. So let's invite them in and find out what their colours are going to be. I do know Rich is in the red, LaZy is going to be in the purple. So there we go, number 1 and number 3. Okay, good luck. We've got Rich in the red and LaZy in the purple. You guys are racing for this last in the heats for the teams, and then we've got one more all together to see who can get the quickest out of the whole 8 together. So good luck to you folks, and we are a go. I am muted. Okay. So yeah, everyone else needs to go behind. We just want red and purple on the floor. Okay, let's just jump over. There we go. In the blimp, we are ready. 3, 2, 1.
Pilot,
let's go.
10 seconds.
So we have got Rich and LaZy. Here we go. Oh. And they are off. Rich is LaZy just bumped his head as he's going off. But he's just gone through the first tunnel, the second, now into the third, down the ladder. But Rich is on a mission. Ooh, a few lag issues. We'll just change over to Rich. Very, very nice coming back up. Now Rich could actually, I spoke to you. You know what? I just spoke a little bit too soon. But Rich could actually pull this off if he can get round there. Oh, incredibly quick. Oh, but there's LaZy. He's actually caught up. Let's jump over to LaZy's camera. He is now in the lead currently. You can see that just from the blimp. But Rich is not far behind. Is the pressure going to get to LaZy? I do not know. 47 to 48. So he's about a second and a little bit behind. But it just takes one little bump. Let's jump into Rich. There he is. You can just see how close they are together. He's in. Rich has LaZy in his sights as he goes round and back up. And it looks like the Russian team has done it. Look at that. Only just 109 to 109. That was a very close game. Track. Race. Oh, God, I can't talk today. Very, very close. Very, very close. Well done, folks. That was some really close racing. Really good to watch. I enjoyed that. Okay, we're going to end that one. And now it's a free-for-all. Just to get dibs on a group race. So let's do that now. Just got to check with a bit of housekeeping just to make sure that everybody is in the right place, and everybody is. Okay, let's do the final. All 8 should come through. And they are. Okay, here we go.
I haven't been called.
Let's invite you all in. So this is a job lot. You're all racing in this one. All of you. As soon as the bleep goes, you do need to, it does count, more for bragging rights than anything else, but you do need to try and finish first, or as quick as you can, obviously. So good luck to everybody. Everyone is in, so that is cool. Okay, we're going to do the countdown. So we've got red is Mouse, Eugene is green, Leisha is in purple, Shane white, LaZy yellow, Mr. Ben cyan, Eureka pink, and Rich in cream. So this is going to be a really good race. So let's just see if we can see what people do in their times, and then we can actually see the averages to see if they're better in this one than they are 1-1. Because 1-1 is pressure. We mustn't forget that. You do what you know. If it's just you and someone else, there is definitely pressure there. So this is it. 1 round, 3 laps. Good luck. Here you go.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
She's actually faster when I actually commentate. But well done, Mouse. There we go. These are the times: 105, 107, 109, 111, 114, 118, 121 and 135. So you can see that there's quite a big difference between those times and the times that they actually did on the board, which you can see. And I kind of find that interesting, but then I'm a bit boring, I think. But it is good to see those times and just see them. I mean, it is different, and that's how mixed up it can be. You can have you can knock your head a few times and that just puts you completely off, or you can have a clean run and do really well. Maris, when we were doing it together in the multiplayer, when we first started the stream, was doing it in 120. So it's possible. You can do it. It's just, can you cope with the pressure? Can you keep who you're racing against? Are they really good? I do try to match it up. I'm not sure my matching was that good, but based on the leaderboard, it's just unfortunate for Team Rich that someone had to pull out and Mr. Ben jumped in at the last minute. So thank you to Mr. Ben for doing that. Really appreciate it. I'm sure Rich does as well, and his team. But that is it. Well done, folks. That was some good racing. The average times, I mean, Babuska, you have literally knocked a lot of seconds off your averages on this one. And in fact, so has Team Rich. Even though that you were second place in this event, you are actually better than what you were in the first event, because you got 72 in the first event. Babushka got 71.85, Rich got 72.91, but in this one you're definitely quicker, because now it is Babushka on 53.53 and Team Rich on 61. So you are definitely getting better time. So even though that you came second, I still think on the overall it is a win-win. It does definitely put you both now as teams into first and second place. So brilliant, well done.
Interesting. Well, good racing, guys.
Yeah, brilliant. And thank you, Mr. Ben, for jumping in at literally the last second. It could not have been minus last second, so thank you to you.
I really should have done a little bit of practice on the track, just thinking this may have happened, but yeah, no point.
No, it did all seem good, but thank you anyway. I do appreciate it, and thank you to Team Babushka for coming in from Russia. That's brilliant. You did amazing times.
Yeah, well done, guys.
Quicker every time, which is brilliant to see. So, but next week, you're not racing next week, but the week after, you will be on a different track, and that was going to be open on not this Monday coming, but next Monday. So no, sorry, not Monday, Wednesday. So not this Wednesday, not today, next Wednesday. Sorry, God, I'm such twat tonight, I can't speak. Next Wednesday is going to be when the new track is going to be released, and then it's going to be the Wednesday after that you are going to be racing it. I'm not sure who you're going to be against at this precise moment, but you are going to be against a team that's already been on this track as well. And you would have raced them, so it's either going to be Team Rich or Rotomad, one of them that you will be fighting against. But again, it'll be a completely different track. It won't be anything like this one. I did take the feedback from before. It's going to be a much tighter track, so it's going to be a lot more probably stressed racing, I hope, because those are the best ones to watch. But thank you anyway for taking part. I do appreciate it. And that is it from us. Again, starting next Wednesday, we won't be just doing 2 teams, we're doing 4 teams, and we'll be starting at 8 o'clock. I haven't got, well, actually I did mention the teams, but I can't remember who I mentioned, because that's how good I am. But I think one of them is going to be doing, actually both of the new teams are going to be doing this track. So I think they're both 2 new teams. Team Dan Carpi is one of them, and there's another team, I think it's Team Geordie. Isn't it? It is Team Geordie. It is Team Geordie. It is. So it's 2 UK teams. It's Dan Carpi versus Team Geordie, 100%. And then the week after, and there'll be another team as well. But there'll be two new teams. But I can't remember who they are right now because I'm crap. But they will be. Anyway, that's it. Next week there'll be two kind of like rounds very similar to this, so it'll be a little bit better racing, 2 very different teams as well. And the week after that be a brand new track, and that will be, I believe, well, I think it is going to be Rotomad versus Babushka for the first one, for the second track. God, I can't talk. I don't know why bother. But thank you for watching. I know it wasn't been a brilliant stream, but thank you anyway for taking part and being part of it. It is going to get better, and again, if you want to be part of it, and if you want to create a team, or even we've got team captains waiting, so if you want to just join in with us, we can place you into a team, no problem. All the team pilots are fast, okay, similar to the Richards and the Dan Carpies, etc. So it doesn't matter how good you think you are or how bad you think you are. If you enjoy flying, come in, because it isn't just what you do, it's what the team does as an average, and that's why it's so much fun for teamwork. So yeah, that is it. Let me just put you back to, oh no, that is the right one. Oh, I haven't done that score, have I? Oh, bollocks. I forgot. Why haven't I done it? Okay. So, I didn't put those times in. I'm still missing times. But why? Why, LaZy? And I'll tell you why. It's because I have to go onto a different screen. But I haven't done it. So, it's not going to make much difference to the averages, by the way. Oh, it is! It is going to make a difference to the averages, but not a particularly huge amount. Okay, I'll take that back. God, I'm terrible, aren't I? Okay, so the averages have changed. Babuska are now much better. Team Rich, not so much. They've kind of like gone down or uphill in this instance, and Babushka's gone down a little bit. But there you go. That's just the way that it goes. But what happens is, what I didn't explain, because again I'm having a really bad day, clearly, is these tracks go against what they've done over the period, and those averages are what counts rather than what these averages are. So I'm going to redo this and then it'll get printed. But again, if you want to take part, I know I didn't explain it very well then, but if you want to take part, then please do get in touch, and we can either put you with a team or you can create your own team. You just need 4 pilots, and you've all got Tiny Whoop Go, and Tiny Whoop Go is free. So all you need is yourselves and a controller and a computer. It's for the Mac or the PC, so you can use one or the other. So there's no reason for you not to try it out. It's a good laugh. But that's it from us. Our next one is on Friday. That's our next stream. It's an IRL event, which is well, it's a IRLS actually. It's basically a real life event based around what happens in real life when you go to a Whoop event, except it's in a simulator. So you turn up and you fly the track. You've got about 45 minutes to learn it, and then you start racing straight away. So there's none of this, you've got a week or 24 hours or whatever to learn it. It's pretty much you turn up, because in the real life Whoop event you've got no idea what the track is like. Our guys have no idea. I don't even have an idea, and I'm the one that builds them. I just look at the space and I just think, okay, that goes there, that goes there. So we're going to do exactly the same sort of thing, except the track has already been created, but no one's going to fly it at all until 45 minutes before the main event actually starts. So that would be good, interesting watching. And that'll be on Friday, and we will start streaming at 7:30. That's it for me now, because I'm obviously not doing very well. But thank you very, very much for watching. I do appreciate it. And we'll see you again soon. Stay safe, people. Stay safe.